Hello, 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 and welcome back to Grown and Chic. This is Adija. If this is your first time here, thank you for coming. Grown and Chic is a fashion community that inspires women to find their best style and curate their forever wardrobe. So if that's what you're looking for, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you'll be the first to know whenever we drop a brand new video. If you're a returning subscriber, you know we love having you here. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for doing all of the YouTube things. It gives me so much pleasure when I go through my timeline and I see people sharing my videos, or I get the comments that you put on the videos, or I get the likes, even the dislikes. I like it. It's engagement. I love it. So please continue to engage with the channel. Tell me the things you want to see and the things that you don't want to see. We have 1 week left in our giveaway contest. The winner will be announced next week, Friday, the 25th. I will do it on a live video. I have videos now every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So tomorrow I'll be doing a live video at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll be talking about creating a personal style and why you might need a stylist. No shade, no tea. Or how to know your personal style and, the things that a stylist could do for you, okay? And you might just hire that stylist one time and then use the tips for moving forward. But we're going to talk about that tomorrow on the live. Today, I want to talk about something that is very relevant for the times that we are, and it's back to school shopping. The things us as moms, we are normally the ones that take care of the back to school shopping. And I just want to give parents a few tips that has helped me along the way to make my life much easier in the realm of back to school. First of all, if you still have to go to the stores to buy stuff like back to school supplies, why are you doing that to yourself? There's this beautiful thing called Amazon Prime, and it gets to your door the next morning. I have not gone out of my house to do back to school shopping, especially for school supplies, in the past 5 years. I just go to, I don't even do the work. I give my kids their school list. They sit down, go on Amazon, put everything that is needed on the cart, and I click pay. That's how my back to school shopping has been in the last 5 years. I have not gone to any store. It has made my life so much easy. I used to be the mom who would go there and not even know half the stuff that is written on the list. I have to stop other moms in the aisle and be like, what is this? What exactly are they talking about? And so this has made my life so much easier. I don't have to go to any store to pick out school supplies. Normally the stores at this time are messy. Everything is everywhere. It just is annoying. No. Use Amazon Prime. Use Target. Target also has same-day delivery. Use Walmart. Walmart has same-day delivery. Go online. But I would say I usually use Amazon because they have a wider variety of things. And so I ended up just getting everything on one-stop shopping. And so do not go into the stores to do school supply shopping. It's just too much chaos. It's just too much. There's no reason for that. The second tip is, this tip only works if your kids are younger. So they are younger than high school age. Sometimes even like middle school, they start getting a little iffy. So if your kids are in a school where they don't use uniforms, and the struggle of finding what to wear for your kids every morning before they go to school. I want to wear that. I don't want to wear that. No. So this is what I used to do. The last time my kids actually did not wear uniforms, because I love uniforms. It is the best thing that ever happened. When my kids did not used to wear uniforms, this is what I did. I created a uniform for them. And they knew. That's why I said this will only work if your kids are younger, right? When they start having a mouth on them, this is not going to work. But I created a uniform for them. I literally would go to Walmart and I'll get like maybe 3 or 4 pairs of nice slacks. I will get them nice t-shirts. Then I bought them. I went to Ralph Lauren was having a huge sale. I will go into the store and I'll get like the polo t-shirts. I'll get like 4 or 5. Basically, I'll get 5 different t-shirts for the 5 days of the week. And they knew that their only pick of outfits for school was from that pile. I don't care what you want to wear. it has to be from your school pile, right? And so they knew how to rotate. As long as it falls within the pile of snacks and the pile of polo t-shirts, we are good. So I don't need to worry about what you're wearing. You know that for school, it comes from this pile. So we created our own uniform, and that's what they wore. And I did not have to deal. They were much younger then. They were much, much younger. They were in daycare. But the daycare did not have uniforms. And I couldn't deal with the whole thing of, I don't like what Sissy is wearing. I don't like it. No. So I created my own uniform. I wore them. They had nice slacks. I went to Walmart. I got some nice, then it was like khaki colored slacks. And then I went, and I remember at that time, Ralph Lauren was having a huge sale. It was like back to school sale. Everything was like $15.99. And I got them 5 different t-shirts, polo t-shirts, so that I knew that they looked neat. But I also knew that I didn't have to deal with what are they going to wear. Even at that age, they were not old enough to argue with me. But then I also had in my mind, I would start worrying, like, what would they wear tomorrow? What would I don't have to worry about that. I knew that it all came from one pile. So when they're younger, elementary school, you can come up with your own personal uniform and create a uniform for them. Now, when they start getting bigger, yes, you cannot come up with a uniform. Like, you cannot go buy them slacks and tell them to wear slacks every day because their friends are going to just, tell them that, why do you have to? Kids are mean. But what I would do is I will limit their closet, right? Before school starts, we will sit down and we'll pick out the things that are school appropriate. That on any given day, you can pick out from one of these things and take to school. So that I know in the back of my head that if you're picking from the school appropriate set of clothes, no matter what you pick, I'm cool with it, right? So you sit down and you agree on what is school appropriate. They'll bring it to you and then you edit it and you decide what is good so that it reduces the amount of back and forth in the morning. Now, school lunches and snacks and stuff like that, I try as much as possible to make the kids a part of it. Lunch is provided to my kids in school, but 9 times out of 10, they take their lunch from home. So on Saturdays and on Sundays, we try to come up with a plan. What do you guys want to eat this week when we go to do groceries? We buy it and we pack it up in we have these little bowls that I would put in here, and I'll link in the comment section from Amazon. And they just pack up everything and they put it in the freezer. In the morning of, they pull it out. And then we try to have little things like eggs. We try to have yogurt. And the way to preserve yogurt when you go to school, this is something actually my kids taught me this. The way to preserve yogurt when you go to school is put it in the freezer overnight. It turns into ice. It freezes. In the morning, they can just put that yogurt in their bag. And during the day, it thaws and gets to the temperature that is needed for them to eat. So yogurt can be a good snack for them to take to school, or boiled egg, and just healthy choices that you can make from home that will not cost you a lot. Because another thing that kids suffer from is that they don't have good healthy choices in school, and so they just eat whatever is available. But if you have time to just put together small packages for them to take to school, it really helps a lot. As school is starting, also help them to create personal goals. So there's something that my husband and I started doing. We've been doing it now for a little bit, and it has really helped us a lot. Is that at the beginning of the school year, we sign contracts with the kids. We agree on what our expectations are for them, and they agree on what a reward would be at the end of the school year. We started this when we were locked up at home with COVID. And the goal for it was to teach them how to self-motivate. Because I'm not a micromanager. So I don't want to be on top of you every 5 seconds. Have you done your homework? No. I want you to understand how important it is for you to do this homework. And so when we started this system, it taught them how to self-motivate. It taught them how to get on doing their work because it's important to them. They know what they want to get out of it, and they know what I expect out of them for it. And it created a system where I don't have to encourage a lot for homework to be done. I don't have to check too much has homework been done, because they know how important it is to them for them to get what they want to get out of me. And I also make sure that if they perform, the way I need them to perform, I make sure that I give them the reward that I promised them at the beginning of the, like, it's more my husband actually, let me not lie. He makes sure that they get whatever reward that he promised them at the beginning of the school year. And this has really, really helped a lot to self-motivate. It really has helped a lot to self-motivate. I know that today I'm not talking too much about fashion and clothes and stuff like that, but since we are preparing to go back to school, I thought that I should share some of the tips that has helped me. If you have any tips that has helped your family and that has helped you guys just deal with this season a lot more seamlessly, please put in the comment section down below, and we all could learn from you guys. My under 30s, my ladies under 40 and stuff like that, you guys are the ones with the younger kids, so we can learn a lot from you. Those little tips and little tricks. Tell us the things that you guys are doing to help your family, just help the process be more seamless and more enjoyable for yourself and for the kids, and to help them perform at their best potential. Another thing, a final thing I'm going to talk about is bullying with kids. My child has been a victim of bullying, and it was difficult. He was in elementary school. He was bullied so badly. It was so difficult for him. So I would encourage you to keep an eye on them, talk to them. Any change in their character, talk to them, ask them questions. Be available to talk. Always be available to listen. Be available to listen. Just stop and listen. What they might be telling you may not make sense to you, but if it makes sense to them, listen. Kids also watch the way you treat your friends. And so you would wonder if a child starts becoming a bully or they start becoming mean, and you're wondering, where did this child get this from? Check yourself. How do you treat your own friends? They're learning it from somewhere, and it's easy to point the fingers at everybody else, but the first person to check is you. You're the first teacher in their life, right? And so you may have unconsciously taught them the wrong thing. The way you treat your friends, the way you treat your partner, the way you treat the people around you, the way you talk to them might teach them the wrong lessons, might make them think that it's okay to talk to other people like that. And then they go to school and put this on other children. So just, watch your kids because they may be the victim, but also watch your kids because they may be the perpetrator. You know what I'm saying? And this is no shade to anybody. Nobody is trying to raise a terror. You know what I'm saying? So if your child ends up doing certain things that are wrong, be honest with yourself. Check yourself. Ask yourself where they learned it from. And 9 times out of 10, they learned it from you. And it's not because you're a bad person or a mean person. You may just be going through something and they learned from your reaction, right? So whatever it is that you can do to help the situation, do it. I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you for watching. I'll be back to talking about fashion and all the frou-frou things next week. I hope to see you on my live video tomorrow. I'll be there on time, 7 p.m. Eastern. Let's talk about style. Let's talk about fashion. Let's talk about having a stylist and all the good things. So thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. I love you for watching. Peace.